All right. James Edwards will jump center to start the ball game against Abdul-Jabbar, and the tip is going to be banged around and grabbed by the Suns' Charles Pittman. So Pittman, a youngster in only his second year, starting in place of Maurice Lucas, who may play. Out front, Edwards gets the ball. Right side for Davis. Cooper knocks it away. Davis will get it back. Davis pulls up. Here's the lob low for Nance. He's there. Comes down. Can he put it back up? Little jump hook. Rolls around. Not good. Rebound down to McGee. He gives it off to Magic Johnson, and he loves to bring it up in a hurry, but his bounce pass, he'll throw it away.
See, Magic tried to get the fast break. It was really 2-on-4. The Lakers did not have the advantage, but he went ahead anyway to try to get the ball through.
Okay, now it'll be Davis coming up out of backcourt down the right side. Davis gets the ball in to Nance again. Nance back out to Davis. He'll drive the middle. Here's the shot. Bangs around and comes off no good. Tough break because it was right there and came out. Kareem gets it to Magic Johnson, up to McGee in a hurry. McGee down the left side, flips it back out to Magic Johnson. He'll be picked up defensively right now by Walter Davis. And that puts Macy on McGee. Inside, they go to Abdul-Jabbar. The sky hook is good.
And that time, Charles Pittman lined up against Jabbar, so we'll have to see what develops there.
Okay, Kyle Macy comes down the left side on the dribble. 2-0. The Lakers do the early scoring. Out to Pittman. Pittman starts to deal off, and we get a stop and play here. And we're going to have our first foul. It's on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So the first whistle of the ball game and the first team foul on the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar picks it up, and the Suns will inbound. Nance to Macy. Out front to James Edwards. Gives it to Davis on the left side. Again picked up by Michael Cooper. Davis head for the corner. Abdul-Jabbar switches over, and they trap him there. Davis fires to the open man, Edwards. From 10 feet, he'll tie the game at 2 apiece.
Certainly be helpful if Edwards could hit those 10 to 12-foot jump shots. Bring the Lakers out.
So we're just underway. Al McCoy, Dick Van Arsdale with Game 2 in this best-of-7 Western Conference Championship Series. The Suns and the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar low on the right side. Suns sag in defensively. The ball comes back out to Cooper. Over to Magic Johnson, back to Cooper. They're running that shot clock down. It's at 5. Cooper puts up a three-pointer tip, not good. Rebound out to Nance. Nance in a hurry comes down the right side on the dribble for the Suns. Moving against Michael Cooper. They double team, and the ball's knocked away and stolen. That's that Laker defense at its best. Cooper to Abdul-Jabbar. He drives the lane. Finger roll shot's good.
The fans have always loved to see Jabbar handle a basketball. He does it so effectively. That time he brought it 3/4 of the way and laid it in.
It's a 4-2 ball game. The Lakers. Edwards off to Macy. Bounce it to Nance. He's got a little right hand hook. Won't connect. Rebound. Pittman battles for it, and we're going to have a foul called. And it's going to be against the Suns. So Pittman will pick up the person.
Charles Pittman. Pittman is very aggressive on the offensive boards, and he had outside position, came over the back.
4-2, Lakers lead it. Now we've got McGee out front to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson on the dribble. Here's the pass inside to Abdul-Jabbar. As he's back to the hoop, hands it off to Ramos. His layup is missed, and Pittman has the rebound for Phoenix. Charles Pittman playing for Maurice Lucas. Bruised heel, may see some action. And underneath Davis. The fake, he's fouled. Michael Cooper tried to climb his back as he went for the fake by Davis.
Pittman alertly saw Davis open on the baseline, and Davis had left Cooper on a pick, and Cooper couldn't recover.
So we'll see Davis to the free throw line. In playoff competition, Davis leads the Suns this year, averaging 25.3 points per ball game. For Los Angeles, they've been led in their 9 playoff games by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 21.3. Now, technical foul has been called on Cooper, and Davis will shoot the technical and get it. So Cooper, I don't know what the complaint was on the call because he was climbing the back of Davis, but he got hit with a tee.
Perhaps it happened before that. I didn't see it either, Al.
And referee Darrell Garrettson is over to the officials' bench with an explanation, but that's about 10 miles from our vantage point here at the Forum. So there was a technical on Cooper. The foul had been called on Cooper, and the Suns will get the ball back. 4-3 Lakers into Macy. Macy on the dribble out front. He's picked up by Cooper. Now goes to Davis low. He flips it off to Nance. Nance will drive. Shot is up. Shot is good.
Good ball movement by Phoenix.
Now Lakers on the run. Suns have got to get back defensively. Here's McGee, the layup. That's where the Suns have got to be very careful. They scored, but then they didn't get back. They didn't make the transition in the defense, Dick, and they got burned.
That's the problem you see against the Lakers. They take the ball out of bounds, get it up so quickly.
Here's Pittman underneath, goes to the hoop, has it blocked. Battles for it. He wants it again. Reverse layup won't go. Rebound by Edwards will. And good aggressive offensive rebounding by the Suns. They lead it 7-6. Now Magic Johnson right side. Used the glass from 12. Can't connect. We'll get a foul over the top And it looked like Edwards, who was reaching over. That will be his first personal. 8:43 remaining in the opening quarter. Phoenix with a 1-point lead.
Nice to see Magic miss an outside shot. First game, he had his first 3 or 4 shots from deep.
Final in Boston, Celtics 119, Milwaukee 96 in their first of an Eastern Conference final. And here is an illegal defensive warning now being assessed against the Suns by referee Dale Garrettson.
That's the first one, Al. The second one, of course, would be a technical and a shot.
Okay, up front now, we've got Magic Johnson over on the right side. McGee, 16-footer, no go. Rebound, Karam's out front, get it in by Kyle Macy. Macy on the dribble down the left side. Macy picked up defensively by the Lakers. McGee, pass out front to Pittman. He started 8 games during the regular season. The first playoff game he's starting is tonight. Here's the jumper by Nance. In and out from 14. Wouldn't fall, and Magic Johnson has the rebound. Magic Johnson up the right side. Here's the jumper from 17. Wide time for the Magic Man.
Magic has a kind of an awkward-looking outside shot. He will take it, and he's effective with it.
This ball game is 4 minutes old, and the Lakers with an 8-7 lead. Here's Macy's drive to the hoop, and he scores. Well, Macy saw some daylight, just kept coming.
And there was no help by the Lakers.
Good play, alert. Kyle Macy. Mike McGee up to Magic Johnson. Left side, he'll go to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who swings, looks at the hoop with Edwards on him defensively. Back out front to McGee, jumping up from 20. Not going to go. Rebound, Abdul-Jabbar. He has the position. He'll score easily.
Excellent inside position. Edwards got caught on his back.
10-9 Lakers. Quite a few people from the Phoenix area over here to see this game at the Forum in Los Angeles tonight. Macy out front on the dribble. Macy out between the circles. Holds up. Now gets the ball to Edwards. Edwards, top side. Gives it off to Kyle Macy. Macy against Rambis in a switch. Macy to the baseline. In the lane, Edwards. Edwards covered. Will turn from 10. No good. Rebound off Nance. Hustling in is Davis. Davis to Pittman for a jam. That could give Charles Pittman a little bit of aggressive encouragement.
It always helps to hit a first shot.
11-10, Suns leading. Here in the corner, Michael Cooper. Cooper in low for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Right back to Cooper. 20-footer from the corner. Good. Nice shot.
Well, these Lakers continue to shoot the ball well, and as I said before, the starters are shooting 59% in the playoffs.
Getting a delay of game against Los Angeles. If it happens again, it would be treated as a technical. Now Pittman brings the ball up out of backcourt for Phoenix. 12-11, the Lakers on top. Pittman picked up defensively by Abdul-Jabbar. His bounce pass out to Edwards, covered by Rambis, low to Davis. He's there, lay it up, will it go? Partially blocked. Davis thought he was fouled, yelled something to Kersey, and the Lakers bring it up to Cooper in the corner. Out front, Magic Johnson. He's on the dribble, top of the key. Davis again looks over and says something to Kersey. He was upset about the lack of a call that last time. Into Rambis now, and a whistle. Foul. It'll be on Pittman, his second, and we'll get a timeout. With 6:27 remaining in the opening quarter. Lakers 12, Suns 11. We'll be right back. Phoenix is sold out, but you can purchase playoff tickets for Sunday's 12:30 Suns-Laker game. Your tickets must be charged to your Visa or MasterCard. Operators are standing by to take your orders right down throughout our broadcast. Simply pick up that telephone and dial 263-SUNS. 263-SUNS. We'll see you at the Coliseum. Lakers with the ball. They lead by 1 after the timeout. Here's Mike McGee, picked up by Macy. To Cooper, quickly to Magic Johnson. Johnson standing right at that three-point field goal stripe. Looks over to Coach Pat Riley. They go into Abdul-Jabbar. Macy knocks the ball away, but Rambis saves it. Off to McGee, and an offensive foul on Laker guard Mike McGee.
Good call by Jess Kersey. He ran into the defensive player. A lot of referees might call this the other way. Pittman, good position. McGee makes the contact.
All players on the court have scored right now, but Rambis. 4 points for James Edwards with his 2 field goals, leading the Suns, and it's a 12-11 ball game. The Lakers by 1. Larry Nance out front. Tries to go inside Edwards, and Rambis, reaching for the steal, is going to pick up the foul. 5:56 remaining in the opening period of play. Talking about tickets, and of course I do want to mention season tickets for next year, 84-85 are on sale. Stop by the Suns ticket office anytime. Get your seats for next season. Davis has the ball out front. Cooper trying to smother him defensively for the Lakers. Ball goes to Edwards, right of the lane, turn from 15. His shot is good. Bounce around and win.
Good shot. Very difficult shot by Edwards.
That's 3 hoops for Edwards. He has 6 points, and the Suns seesaw back on top by 1. Out front, Magic Johnson to Rambis, the leader. Blocked by Pittman. Rambis will get it back, go to the floor, and then score it.
Rambis hung right in there. He's a big guy, and he got the offensive position.
Now Pittman with the ball. Magic Johnson went for the steal, but no deal. Here's a lob for Nance. Cooper gets sky high and knocks it away. And the fans at the Forum love it. L.A. in possession to McGee, out to Magic Johnson. In the lane, Rambus. He muscles it up. Good, Kurt Rambus.
That's 2 in a row by Rambus, and it looked like he might have.
There's a steal by Magic Johnson to the inbound pass. This is what the Lakers do so well. They get you off balance, back on your heels.
They don't have a weakness, Al.
18-13 Lakers. Now it comes down to Pittman. Pittman in front, Edwards. Edwards rifles it for Nance, who tries to jam it, puts the shot up, and it's good. An amazing balance act by Nance. Looked as if it was going to be blocked, but he held himself in midair and put it up and in. 18-15 Lakers. 4.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Down the right side, Magic Johnson. 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Davis. Davis comes up on the backcourt on the dribble down the left side. Sends have a 3-on-2 break. Let's see what happens. Davis starts the drive. He's fouled. And the blocking foul will be on the Lakers, Michael Cooper.
Good call again. Cooper trying to maintain his position, but he hit Davis with his body, and he was moving on the foul. But he's still, even so, making it very difficult for Walter to get his shots off.
Davis has 1 field goal. That's Cooper's second personal. 18-15. Suns trailing Los Angeles as Davis out front on the dribble, top of the key. Swinging left side for Larry Nance. Nance from 17 overshoots it. No good. Now we've got Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson left side for Cooper. Cooper on the dribble. Cooper slows things down momentarily for the Lakers now. Cooper standing at the three-point field goal stripe. Byron Scott has come in for Los Angeles. Now they go inside to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and his hook shot. See, get a foul called here. It's on offensive foul on Kareem. 18-15. The Lakers lead it, and we're going to get a Phoenix timeout with 3:58 left in the opening quarter. Lakers by 3. We'll be right back. Suns 15. Larry Nance with 4 points, Pittman with 2, Edwards with 6, Macy with 2. Davis has just 1 on a free throw. But the Suns have the ball, and Maurice Lucas has come into the Phoenix lineup. Davis drives in the lane. Here's the pump fake. Here's the shot miss from 14. Rebounded Byron Scott. Scott on the dribble, the former Arizona State University star, to Wilkes, who has checked in. Wilkes hangs on. Out front, it comes down to Byron Scott. Around to Worthy as the Lakers made a lot of changes during that timeout. Worthy's perimeter shot won't go. Rebound Byron Scott, and now a loose ball foul is going to be called on Byron Scott of L.A. Still 18-15 Lakers, and that is going to put Los Angeles over the team foul limit.
That was Worthy crashing the offensive boards and got the offensive foul. The Lakers now showing their bench very early, and Worthy and Wilkes is in there, has not played a lot lately.
But again, Lucas going to the line. He's been bothered by a bruised right heel, a bursitis type condition, but he's in trying it right now, and the first free throw's up and in. Of course, Lucas, 6'9", 235-pounder in his 10th year from Marquette University. His next free throw is good, so he gets them both, and it's a 1-point lead again for the Lakers. Magic Johnson coming up out of backcourt against the Suns, Walter Davis. Pass on the right side to Jamal Wilkes. Here's Wilkes, familiar shot from the corner, good.
That strange shot, slingshot, but and he's been off lately, but that shot looked like the Jamal Wilkes of old.
He has had an intestinal infection that's kept him out the latter part of this season and just starting to regain his strength. That's Jamal Wilkes. Edwards missed from outside for the Suns. Worthy has the rebound. Worthy comes up out of backcourt. Worthy gets it to Magic Johnson. Now to Wilkes. Wilkes will fire from outside and miss. Gets his own rebound, however. Nance comes out on him defensively. Now they go into Abdul-Jabbar. He holds up. He's been in that lane a long time to Byron Scott in the corner. Miss from 17. Rebound Lucas. Lucas ahead to Davis. Davis on the run down the right side. Davis to the baseline. From 13, he puts it up and in.
Good to see it. Walter Davis used a head fake. Got a little edge on Magic.
Hey, Davis needed that hoop. Here come the Lakers. The drive by Magic. Shot won't go. Rebound Edwards. Baseball pass. Can Davis get it away from Wilkes? He will. Davis now moves into the lane. Penetrates. Gives it to Nance. He goes for the layup and scores.
Love to see that aggressive style of play. Walter Davis, nice job of getting that pass.
Suns with the 21-20 lead as we approach the 2-minute mark remaining here in the first quarter. Nip and tuck basketball game. Wilkes bounce it in the lane to Worthy. Worthy turns over Lucas. His shot is in and out. Rebound won't go by Abdul-Jabbar. Now Lucas comes up. Fires it length of the court to Edwards. Baseline 14 feet away, and he sinks it nicely. Edwards scores. It's the Suns' biggest lead, up by 3 points, 23-20.
Suns are testing L.A. now in that transition game.
They really are. Magic Johnson now wants to slow things a little bit for Los Angeles. Goes to Worthy, right of the lane. Turn on Lucas, 15-footer, no good. Rebound underneath Edwards, and this time he had the position on Abdul-Jabbar.
Good inside position. That's what you need. Keep the big guy away from the hoop.
Over to Davis. Davis fakes. Davis drive. Baseline 5-footer, good. And right now the Suns on a little bit of a run. They lead it by 5. 25-20 Phoenix with a minute 24 remaining in this opening quarter. In backcourt, Magic Johnson. Byron Scott will break inside. So the lone guard out front is Johnson. He'll give to Byron Scott. 16-footer. He hits it.
Well, Magic is going to the open man, and L.A. wasting no time getting the shot in the air.
25-22 the Suns. Davis down the left side against Wilkes. Davis flips it out to Lucas. Lucas, 15-footer, and he scores it.
Luke looks pretty good to me. Al, he's limping just slightly.
It is a 27-22 ball game. The Suns on top. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Wilkes deep in the corner will miss. Rebound Worthy. He'll follow and get it. Well, Worthy going to the offensive boards, and he got it nicely fouled and scored.
Strong move by Worthy. He was out about the free throw line and crashed the boards, and with his strength got the ball.
He's 6'10", about 220 in his second year from the University of North Carolina. Kyle Macy off to Davis. 27-24 the Suns. Final 40 seconds here of the opening quarter. Davis on the dribble. Davis drives in the lane. Davis, 13-foot jumper short. Rebound Kareem. Length of the floor. Byron Scott. He'll score it. So Kareem got that rebound and just rifled it up to Byron Scott, who got the lay-in. It's a 1-point Phoenix lead. Kyle Macy comes down the left side on the dribble. Macy picked up by Byron Scott, who of course played collegiately at Arizona State. Macy starts to drive, penetrate, gives it off to Larry Nance, but a foul going to be called on Byron Scott of the Lakers, his second, and this will send Kyle Macy to the Phoenix free throw line.
Byron Scott, great athlete, but using his hands there defensively, and he fouled the wrong man, Kyle Macy, going to the line.
The Lakers have 3 players that have picked up 2 fouls each here in this opening quarter, Scott Cooper and Kareem. And Kyle Macy at the free throw line. Macy in the playoffs not shooting that many free throws. He's hit only 5 out of 8. So he has not gone to the line very much in the previous 12 playoff games. His first free throw here, not going to go. Rounded out. Alvin Adams into the Phoenix lineup for Edwards, the 9-year pro from Oklahoma, 6'9", 218. And Macy will put up his second free throw attempt. On the way and good, giving the Suns a 2-point lead. 11 seconds left here in the quarter. Michael Cooper back there for the Lakers, up out of backcourt on the dribble. Cooper being covered by Davis defensively. Cooper gets free, drives the middle, up for a shot. That is not going to go. Lucas will rebound and hang on. That's the buzzer. Ending the first quarter with the score. Suns 28, Lakers 26. We'll be right back. Michael Cooper. Up front now, Jamal Wilkes, James Worthy, and Bob McAdoo, who came off the bench to score 20 and lead the Lakers Saturday afternoon, the longtime NBA veteran. Worthy inside for the Lakers, who trail the Suns right now by 2. Out to Wilkes, front to McAdoo. McAdoo against Phoenix's Alvin Adams. In the lane, McAdoo. Out to Byron Scott, 17-footer, off no good. Byron Scott gets his own rebound, almost out of bounds. Inbound pass picked up by Lucas, so the Suns come up with a steal. Here's the lead for Larry Nance, in too deep. But he was out of bounds. He tried to swing it back off one of the Lakers. Didn't quite work.
Nance was there, Al. He would have had the dunk. Lucas's pass was about 3 feet too long.
Michael Cooper up out of backcourt for the Lakers. Dribble drive right side. Pull up for a 15-foot jump shot. Won't connect. Rebound is going to be off. Couple of the Suns. Saved by McAdoo. He's in the lane from 13. Not good. Rebound tipped out front again this time. Grabbed off by Davis. Davis down the right side as the Lakers hustle back defensively. Davis off the glass from 12, puts it up and puts it in, and Davis now 7 points.
Walter's certainly playing a much better ball game tonight.
30-26. Suns with the lead. They led by 2 at the end of the first quarter. Wilkes out front, gets the ball to Michael Cooper. Inside down to Worthy, playing against Maurice Lucas. Worthy starting to back in on the dribble, in the lane, puts a shot up that rolls around and goes and counts, and he's fouled by Luke. What a play by Worthy.
What a play. He is a dynamic player. That was a finger roll from 12 feet. I couldn't believe it.
Rod Foster's going to come in here. Really a super play by Worthy. Just kind of went up, rolled it off the fingertips, as you mentioned, and then drew the foul. So he'll go to the line. Rod Foster First-year player out of UCLA, 6'2" guard, is checked in for the Suns. Worthy will connect on the free throw, so he puts 3 more points up for the Lakers on the hoop and the free throw, and it's 30-29 Suns. Rod Foster, he'll be picked up defensively for the Lakers. Byron Scott. Pass goes to Mike Sanders, who's in for Phoenix. Right underneath Adams, and as he goes up, he is fouled. Obvious foul by Bob McAdoo. And Adams will go to the Phoenix free throw line.
Well, the Lakers are having some defensive problems with Phoenix, Al. The Suns are getting good shots underneath. In that case, Alvin was fouled, but he was wide open. Nice pass by Mike Sanders.
We have a lot of people from Phoenix here. Rick Vanderhoff and his son Van is here, who's kind of celebrating his 8th grade graduation over watching the Suns and Lakers. Jim Estrada saying hello to all his friends from Phoenix, people from Casa Grande, Leslie Eaton, David Eaton's daughter, Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Walker, all kinds of people over here trying to root the Suns on. First free throw by Adams is up and good. Here is the next free throw by Adams, and that goes. 32-29, Suns leading here in the second quarter. Al McCoy and Dick Van Arsdale from the Forum in Los Angeles. Out front in that lane is Worthy. 14-footer's going to be short this time. Rebound tip by Lucas to Alvin Adams. Adams rips it down the left side to Foster. Now to Sanders, who kind of pulled away from the pass for some reason, Dick, and it goes out of bounds.
He stopped, Al. That's right. He should have continued. The pass was a tad bit long, but he should have continued to catch it.
32-29, Phoenix leading. The last L.A. lead was a 1-point lead, 20-19. That, of course, in the first quarter with 2:36 remaining in that early period. Cooper to Byron Scott. Pass for McAdoo. Here's a steal by Alvin Adams. Holds up, gets it to Lucas. Up to Walter Davis. Davis up over the time stripe with a high dribble, and Cooper comes out to get set against Davis defensively. Davis in low to Maurice Lucas. Take it to the hoop. Can he get it? No. Tip up. Will it go? Yes. So Lucas stayed right with it.
Lucas, a great effort on his part. The foot didn't bother him, and nice tip in.
34-29. Suns, and Phoenix doing a better job of getting the ball inside. That was an example with Lucas. Wilkes in the corner for the Lakers. Out front to Michael Cooper. They swing it around right side to Byron Scott. Into James Worthy. Worthy puts it to the floor, turns. 10-footer good. He is very tough.
Worthy is going to shoot the ball whenever he can. He's really not looking to make the pass.
34-31. Phoenix. Rod Foster being picked up full court down for the Lakers. Byron Scott. Foster over the time stripe, moving down the right side. Gets it out top of the key to Michael Sanders. 6'6" performer from UCLA to Lucas. Lucas off the glass and in. And Lucas is taking it right to McAdoo.
He made a difference here in the second quarter.
36-31, Phoenix by 5. Here's Cooper. Bounce it left of the lane. McAdoo inside. Traveled with the ball. Turnover time for the Lakers. And the Suns want to come roaring out with it. Davis will inbound the ball to Foster. A 5-point Phoenix lead here in the second quarter, 3 minutes in. Foster down the left side. They go right back to Lucas again. Lucas working with his back to the basket, left of the lane. Out to Foster. Take it underneath. Give it to Mike Sanders. And Sanders is in the lane too long.
Sanders had no option there, Al. He was caught in the lane. Foster didn't shoot it. Passed to Sanders, and probably was in there 4 or 5 seconds.
Suns with 6 turnovers. The Lakers with 5. 36-31, Phoenix on top. Magic Johnson bringing the ball up out of backcourt. He's on the dribble, picked up by Rod Foster. Magic is 6'9". The Rocket is about 6'1". Here's the lob for Byron Scott, and he got it. And Byron Scott hung everybody out to dry on that play.
Yeah, they do that with Byron Scott, also with Michael Cooper.
36-33, the Suns. Adams out front to get the ball from Foster. Adams driving on Magic Johnson. Gives it off at the baseline to Mike Sanders. He'll miss a 14-foot open shot, and Adams will pick up a foul as he reaches over the top, going for the ball.
Very debatable foul. Alvin was going backwards, did slightly reach over the shoulder.
Walter Davis is coming out, and Paul Westphal, the 6'4", 180-pounder, his 12th year in the NBA from Southern Cal, is into the Phoenix lineup for the first time tonight. Magic Johnson up out of backcourt, drills it low. McAdoo's there, he'll score.
Can't turn your head when Magic has the ball. McAdoo found the open spot.
36-35. Suns by 1. Here's Rod Foster working his way up court on the dribble. Adams out front, gets it at a high post. Left side for Westphal. Into Lucas again against McAdoo. Back to Westphal. His 17-footer is going to be short. Rebound caroms out to the Lakers, Byron Scott. And here they come on the run. Off to Worthy for the jam. And the Lakers have regained the lead.
3-on-2 break.
37-36, the Lakers. Full court defensive pressure being applied by L.A. Cooper on Westphal. Will knock it away. Off the foot of Westphal. Lakers ball. Suns have got to toughen up here in a hurry. Into Magic Johnson to McAdoo. Missed the layup. Tip in. Good. Worthy. Suns have got to get tough. 39-36. Lakers. Rod Foster out of backcourt, and the Suns will call a timeout. 7 minutes and 14 seconds till halftime. Lakers by 3. Back after these messages. Alvin Adams, Mike Sanders, and Charles Pittman. Phoenix with the ball, and they trail 39-36. Westfall out front. Byron Scott picks him up to go to Macy low. Not a good pass, but Macy gets it off to Pittman. Pittman gets out of that lane, is double teamed. Ball knocked away. Suns will still have it.
Lakers applying that defensive pressure, double teaming the man with the ball.
Arnie Rosenblum's children all here. I wanted to say hi to all the folks back in Phoenix. They're cheering for the Suns tonight. Inbound pass, steal worthy. Suns are back on their heels, and you can't be that way against this Laker club. Scott McAdoo missed the shot, but a foul underneath. Picking up the foul will be Alvin Adams, and McAdoo will go to the line. You cannot, you mentioned it earlier, Van. I'm going to remind our listeners, you can't relax against this Laker team.
They're looking for every opportunity to get the ball inbounds quickly. And you made a good point out. You can't stand on your heels. And against the Lakers, you've got to meet the man receiving the pass has got to come to it. In that case, the Suns didn't do that. You've got to meet the ball.
McAdoo will connect on the first free throw. The next one is up good. 41-36. Lakers leading it. They've led by 5. The Suns have led by 5. Kyle Macy up on the backcourt. Byron Scott with him defensively for the Lakers. Adams gets the ball. Start to drive. Go to the hoop for the jam. Good. Adams with a nice move. Worked his way right down that lane. 41-38. Lakers on top by 3 with 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Magic Johnson goes to the left side, pushes Westfall away, gets the ball to Byron Scott in the corner. Out front to Michael Cooper, now to Worthy. Worthy at a high post right side, Cooper again. Cooper against Mike Sanders. Stop the dribble, now left side to Magic Johnson. Inside Worthy, turn around from 13, no good. Rebound to Adams, and that ball didn't draw iron, so it's going to be a 24-second clock violation. It did not hit the rim, so the Suns will get the ball with the new shot clock.
Suns gave the Lakers nothing on their half-court offense, and Worthy has to throw up a shot that doesn't draw iron.
41-38. Lakers lead this ball game here in the second quarter. Kyle Macy up front to Sanders, and he's not meeting the ball, and it's tipped out of bounds by Worthy, but fortunately the Suns will still have it. Suns are playing a little tentative here in this quarter. Now Larry Nance is going to come back into the Phoenix lineup, and Sanders will come out. So Larry Nance returns. He had 3 field goals, 6 points in the opening quarter. Nance gets the ball into Westfall. Westfall picked up defensively by Magic Johnson of L.A. Pass left side, Adams. Adams with the drive on Kareem, who's back in. Reverse layup, no good. Abdul-Jabbar with a Laker rebound to Magic Johnson. Here he comes on the run to Worthy. Worthy to the hoop and can't get it. Didn't get the lay-in, and Pittman has the rebound for Phoenix. Pittman up out of backcourt to Macy. Macy, right side behind an Adams screen, gives to Adams. He fakes. He moves in the lane from 12 feet. The shot's not good. Worthy had it. It's stolen by Larry Nance. Took it away from Worthy. Give it to Macy. Macy underneath to Westfall. Westfall to Adams, but no, he in the lane too long.
He dragged the pivot to what they call traveling on Westfall.
Traveling on Westfall, okay. Now Worthy's going to come out. McGee back, so it's Magic Johnson, Mike McGee, Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Cooper, and Bob McAdoo, the Laker lineup. Coach Pat Riley calls some instructions out to his Pacific Division Championship team. Magic Johnson bounces to McAdoo, left side, 15-footer, good.
Of course, Bob McAdoo comes off the bench now, but he at one time led the NBA in scoring.
43-38 Lakers. Ball Westfall takes the dribble down the left side, gets it back out to Macy. Macy under defensive pressure from Mike McGee. Off to Larry Nance, out front down to Alvin Adams. He's going to drive inside, puts the shot up. It is good, and a pushing foul on Mike McGee. Waiting for an indication here to see if the shot was good. Apparently not. 5:02. Time remaining till halftime. The foul before the shot. So the Suns will be satisfied with the new shot clock. Into Davis, who is back in the Phoenix lineup. Out to Adams. Here's the 15-footer, way short. Rebound in the lane to Michael Cooper. 43-38. The Lakers on top. Give it back to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson moves down the right side. Gets the ball to McAdoo. In underneath McGee. Easy lay-in. Good.
Suns mixed up defensively on the pick. A nice half-court play by the Lakers.
Lakers 45, the Suns 38, and this is the biggest lead Los Angeles has had. They're on top by 7. 4.5 minutes remaining first half. Pittman on the angle left side for the Suns. Out front, Adams goes low to Nance. Knocked down by Magic Johnson. Picked up by Kareem. Throws it to McGee. Dishes it off to Matt. He scores it. That's the Lakers taking advantage of a Phoenix mistake and leading 47-38. Out of backcourt, Larry Nance, and now a 20-second timeout will be called by Phoenix.
The Lakers are very creative on that fast break. They look for the open man. They aren't all designed breaks. They just try to get their people down the court as fast as possible. A bad pass by Phoenix created this play.
47-38, the Lakers up by 9. Individually for Los Angeles, Worthy off the bench to lead them with 8 points. McAdoo and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Byron Scott each with 6. For the Suns, Alvin Adams and James Edwards each have 8. Remember, you can call right now. Purchase your playoff tickets for Sunday's 12:30 game at the Coliseum in Phoenix. Call 263-SUNS, 263-SUNS. Your ticket orders must be charged to Visa or MasterCard. Operators standing by right now. Call 263-SUNS. Suns get the ball into Larry Nance. He'll turn right of the lane. Miss from 12. Rebound knocked to the side and gathered in by Mike McGee. James Edwards has returned for Phoenix. Ball goes to Magic Johnson. The Lakers with a 9-point lead, the biggest either club has had. Over to Michael Cooper. Cooper. Pass inside, knocked down by Nance, and finally picked up by James Edwards. Over to Kyle Macy. Macy out of backcourt down the left side against Laker guard Mike McGee. Macy wants to put up the NBA super shot. Shazam! Macy hits the super shot, the three-point field goal to pull the Suns back within 6. 47-41 L.A. 3:30 remaining in the first half. Magic Johnson bounced the ball out to McGee, goes in the lane to McAdoo, and as he turns, referee Darrell Garrettson will call a pushing foul on the Suns. Charles Pittman, his third. The NBA officiating team, Darrell Garrettson and Jess Kersey. Worthy will return for the Lakers. McAdoo comes out.
And that's 4 team fouls on the Suns. The Lakers here in the second quarter still only have 2.
Lakers with the ball. Cooper gets it into Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, low post right side to Abdul-Jabbar, and another illegal defense being called against the Suns. That'll cost them a technical foul.
That's the second one, and the Lakers will go to the line. I don't know which.
He made the call on Pittman. He made the call on Charles Pittman. Pittman will come out now. And Alvin Scott, 6'7", 216, 7-year pro from Oral Roberts into the Phoenix lineup. And it'll be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shooting the technical for Los Angeles. His shot is up and good. 3:19 till halftime. Lakers 48. The Suns 41. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 7 points in the ball game tonight. Game 3 in Phoenix Friday. That's sold out. There are still tickets available for the Sunday 12:30 game at the Coliseum in Phoenix. Suns and Lakers. Inbound pass to Magic Johnson. Round the right side to Cooper. Cooper out front to Mike McGee. To Magic Johnson. Now they go in the lane to Kareem. He'll turn. Put it up off the glass. Missed the 7-footer. Rebounded Larry Nance for the Suns. Up to Kyle Macy. Head to Davis. Davis down the right side. Davis stops. Goes low now to Edwards. Edwards from 13. He'll miss. Rebound tip. And jammed through by Nance.
Nance moving, working for the offensive position.
Well, Larry Nance brings the crowd to the edge of their seats with that jam on the offensive rebound. 48-43. Lakers lead. 2:45 left first half. Michael Cooper. Cooper looks to the hoop. He'll take the 17-footer and get it.
Cooper is a better shooter than most people give him credit for.
Lakers 50 and the Suns 43. Here's Walter Davis. Takes the dribble to the right side. Holds up. Gives in the corner to Nance. Nance for Edwards. Low post. Back out to Davis. To Macy. Good ball movement. Macy from 17. Off no good. Rebound Alvin Scott, and he'll score it.
Suns excellent ball movement. Alvin Scott going to the boards, and he shoots the shot over Jabbar.
So the Suns move back within 5. 50-45. Los Angeles. We've got Magic Johnson out front. Goes low. Worthy's there. Here it is. He'll score it.
Worthy has that big body at 6'10", and the lob pass was perfectly thrown.
Final 2 minutes of the first half. Alvin Scott on the dribble, gets the ball in front to Kyle Macy. Macy between the circles. Macy waiting now. Keeps it going up and down, using a little bit of the clock. Out front to Edwards, way high. Left of the lane, Alvin Scott. He'll turn, 12-footer off, no good. Rebound Worthy, the Lakers. Up to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, former All-American from Michigan State. Goes to the left side on the dribble. Scott playing him defensively for Phoenix. Pass out front to Worthy. Low from McGee. He's there. It's knocked down from behind by Macy. Good defensive effort, and the ball goes to Larry Nance. Nance on the dribble. Comes up top of the key. Stops there. Left side, Edwards. Edwards against Abdul-Jabbar. He'll take it in for a little running shot. Miss from 6. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Out to Cooper at midcourt. Cooper to Worthy. Worthy underneath to McGee. Lay it up and in. Beautiful.
Again, that alert basketball play. Break by the Lakers. They didn't have much of an advantage, but they threw the ball to the open spot. Suns had cut it to 5. Lakers back up by 9. Final minute of the first half. Macy on the dribble, out front, straight away, gives the ball to Larry Nance. Bounce past Edwards, and as he moves into the lane, he is grabbed and fouled on the play. And the foul is on Worthy. Say season tickets for the 1984-85 season are now on sale. Next time you have a chance, stop by the Suns office. We'll get a timeout. 55 seconds remaining till halftime. Lakers by 9. We'll be right back. The free bumper sticker, they're available at all Circle K's. Suns to the ball, into Kyle Macy. Macy on the dribble out front now against Laker guard Mike McGee. Edwards comes way on top side to get the ball. Moves it right side to Larry Nance. Nance to Alvin Scott. Scott waiting. 10 seconds on the Phoenix shot clock. Macy knocked out of bounds by Worthy. And again, that hustling, overplaying Laker defense.
Well, the Suns were getting nowhere with that half-court offense. The Lakers overplaying every pass.
The Laker bench has come up with 24 points. The Suns bench 14. So again, Suns bench not getting the job done to match up against the LA reserve. All right, Nance inside. He'll turn to the hoop. Shot. Oh, in and out, wouldn't go. Hook break. Rebound Magic. Lower pass from McGee, and he goes in for the stop. And the Lakers lead by 11, 56-45, and they look like world beaters right now.
Mike McGee really has come into his own this year, and Magic loves to get the assist.
Kyle Macy out front, angle left side. Macy keeps the ball going up and down. The Suns want to get the last good shot here of this first half, and they have 7 seconds to put it up. Macy bounces it into Edwards. Edwards starts to back in. We're getting an illegal defense call now against the Los Angeles Lakers. Magic Johnson says, who, me? It is a technical. It's in the final seconds, final 24. There's only 7 seconds remaining in the half, so Davis will get the free throw. It's good, and the Suns will have the ball. 7 seconds here remaining in the first half. The Lakers by 10. That 11-point lead was their biggest. Inbounding is going to be Alvin Scott. Scott to Davis. Davis out front. Davis left side. Edwards there. Here it is. 16-footer from the corner. Not good. Rebound belongs to McGee. There's the buzzer. It's halftime at the Forum in Los Angeles. With the score, the Los Angeles Lakers 56. Phoenix Suns 46. I'll be right back. And it's going to be Maurice Lucas. We'll start this second half, Dick, with Davis and Macy.
Lucas looked pretty sharp in the first half, Al. Maybe he's feeling much better.
Well, the Suns down by 10. Lakers have the ball as we start the third quarter. Magic Johnson picked up defensively with the Suns. Walter Davis goes to Kareem, puts it up, missed the lay-in, tip it up on the rebound and score it.
Kareem came from the baseline, opposite side, got his tip in.
So the Lakers with a 12-point lead now, which happens to be the biggest they've ever. They're on top 58-46. Kyle Macy bounced it inside to Larry Nance. He'll turn 5 feet away, goaltending on Abdul-Jabbar. He went for the block, but it's a goaltend, and give Nance the field goal. That'll give Larry 10 points.
Jabbar maybe trying to show something there and establish a pattern here in the second half that they're going to plug the middle.
You missed it in Boston tonight. Celtics 119, Milwaukee 96. Here's Magic Johnson on the drive. Bangs his way down the right side and draws the foul. Walter Davis picks up the personal. So the Celtics take a 1-0 lead in that best-of-7 series. Shooting percentages in the first half. Lakers 52%, Suns 43%. LA 26 of 50 field goal attempts. Suns 19 of 44. Magic Johnson's first free throw is good. So the Lakers now a perfect 5 for 5 from the line. The Suns 7 out of 8. Next free throw by Magic Johnson is good. He'll hit them both. Assists, the Suns had 9, but only 1 in that second quarter. Now the ball is kicked away for the Lakers, and the Suns will have it back. Turnovers 10 for Phoenix, 8 for Los Angeles. Those all first half statistics. And the Lakers outscored the Suns in that second quarter 30-18. Big period for them. Suns with out of the high post. Edwards picked up by Cooper right now. Edwards wants to take advantage of his size. Moves in for a 14-foot jumper. No good. Nance has the rebound. Brings it back out. Now bounces Edwards. Cutting through the lane. He'll lose the ball out of bounds. Tough break there.
Edwards never had his hands on the ball. Never had control of it.
60-48 Lakers. Cooper right side into Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Cooper. He's open from 17. Not good. Michael Cooper makes it 62-48. So the Lakers here with 2 field goals and a couple of free throws. And they stretch the lead out to a 62-48 margin. In front for Phoenix. Edwards goes low to Davis all alone, puts the shot up, gets it, and knocked down on the side is Cooper. And we'll get a 20-second timeout here by the Lakers, and trainer Jack Curran racing out on the floor immediately to attend to Cooper's down.
I'll tell you, Al, Maurice Lucas set a very effective pick, which Cooper evidently did not get through, and he was probably elbowed in the head. It looks like he's holding the side of his head.
Well, the collision was with Lucas, as you mentioned, on the pick. And it was just a collision moving by, and he goes down. He's starting to get up on his feet now. 10:35 remaining here in the third quarter.
Well, I tell you, that's the way. I'm glad Cooper's okay, but that's the way you use a pick. Walter Davis came so close to Lucas that there was no room for Cooper to get through, and he brushed Cooper off on Lucas, and it was effective.
62-48. Lakers to the lead. They have the ball up on the backcourt. Mike McGee. McGee picked up defensively by Kyle Macy of Phoenix. Swings it on the right side for Magic Johnson. Goes inside to McGee. Here it is. He lays it up good. McGee got wide open underneath.
Kyle looked the wrong way, and McGee gave a little stutter step and went to the basket.
64-48 the Lakers. Now McGee. Full court pressure on Macy. Macy up out of backcourt on the dribble. Given on the right side to Larry Nance. Out front Macy. Macy top of the key. Give the ball to Lucas. Lucas turning now on Abdul-Jabbar. 16-footer short. Rebound down to LA's Michael Cooper. Hand it off to Johnson. Magic man, long lead for Kareem. Deflected away, out of bounds. Last touch by Abdul-Jabbar, apparently. Suns will have it, and Kareem turns to Jess Kersey, throws his hands up and saying, hey, I don't think that was a very good call, Jess. Suns right back. Nance in the lane, running left-hander. Knocked away, bounces, comes out front to Cooper. Cooper, right side, Magic Johnson on the run. Into the lane, off to Rambis. Break to the hoop for 2. The basket is good. It will count. And Rambis is fouled. He will go to the line. Foul is on Davis.
Transition, Al. The Lakers always are looking for Magic Johnson to bring it up the floor, control it. He knows Rambis is trailing, sees him out of the corner of his eye, and gets the ball to him for the easy layup.
Now, Dick, I know the Lakers are playing super ball, but the Suns appear to you just to be very, very flat.
They do, Al, and we were wondering if they'd be tired in the second half after they had a couple of days rest.
Well, it shouldn't be. The free throw's good. Timeout, Phoenix. They trail at 67-50 with 9:40 left in the third quarter. Back after these messages. Los Angeles, the Lakers now with a 17-point lead. So the Suns starting to dig a hole for themselves as Macy breaks out of backcourt, penetrates, gives to Nance. Nance, the leader, right side, 6 feet away, got it.
Nothing wrong with that. Macy, nice job of penetration. Gets the ball to Nance.
Delay a game warning. A delay a game warning against the Suns. It was the second time it had been whistled, so it's a technical foul.
It's interesting to see the Laker players shooting the technicals. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shot one in the first half. That's 2 in a row for him.
He also shot the technical on Saturday. So it's his third technical foul shot he has put up successfully here in this playoff series. 68-52. Lakers leading and very much in command at this particular point in the ball game. Magic Johnson up to Kurt Rambis. Way out on the angle right side. Sends Sack in defensively. Rambis goes cross court to McGee. Out the baseline left to Cooper. Back into the corner before bringing the pass back out to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson back to Cooper. Here's the three-point field goal attempt. No good. Rebound Lucas underneath. And a long pass. Can Nance get it? He did. He was tripped up, but he still saves it. Underneath. Shot is blocked over the top by Abdul-Jabbar. Magic Johnson is there also. We'll have a foul call. It'll be against Magic Johnson.
Well, I thought Nance was fouled on the pass. Lucas throws a long pass. Nance tips the ball, and oh boy, I'll tell you, McGee landed on Nance's heel. It's lucky Nance was not hurt.
So Larry Nance to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game. Nance has 6 field goals for 12 points. And Nance will put up a pair with 9 minutes and 2 seconds remaining to be played here in the third quarter. 68-52. Suns leading. A little discussion now by the two NBA officials, Garrettson and Kersey. Now they're going to make their way over towards the officials' bench. And again, we'll merely pass along the fact to you that we are a considerable distance away. You watching on television are a lot closer to it than Dick and I, so we can't tell what the conversation's all about.
Well, maybe we should ask Jack Nicholson. He has a good seat.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Nicholson always right at courtside.
Last delay of game warning was the first against Phoenix.
Okay. You know, I almost questioned that, Dick. So that free throw by Abdul-Jabbar is going to be nullified. When's the last you saw that? The Lakers had a delay of game warning. I didn't recall the Suns having one. We didn't have a chance to check, but it was not the second against Phoenix. And apparently somebody caught it, so they have to erase that free throw by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's the fault of someone at the scorer's table to allow them to shoot that free throw.
Now Nance at the line puts it up at him. You don't see that mistake made very often. So you can erase that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar technical shot, and each club now has been given a warning for delay of game. So again, if either would get another one, then it would be technical. Next to score 67-53 is Nance successful from the free throw line. Next one won't go, for the Suns are 8 out of 10 from the free throw line. Rebound, Magic Johnson gets the ball from the Lakers. The lead 67-53. Magic Johnson under pressure from Davis. Off to Cooper, back to Magic Johnson. Right of the lane now to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This shot won't go, but we're going to have a foul call. Well, it's on Maurice Lucas.
Rambis cut down the lane. Nice pass by Jabbar over the shoulder to Rambis. There wasn't much of a foul there, but it was called on Lucas.
So Rambis at the line to shoot two. Kurt Rambis, rugged inside performer for the Los Angeles Lakers. He played at Santa Clara. This is his third year in the league. His first free throw is good. 8:49 remaining in the third quarter.
Rambis is one of those role players, and he accepts his role very well. He's a rebounder. He's a defensive player. He's not expected to shoot the ball.
Rambis again from the free throw line is not good. He gets 1 of 2. Edwards rebounding for the Suns. Phoenix trailing by 15 right now, 68-53. Over to Davis, up to Nance, back out to Davis. To Nance again. Nance moving in on Magic Johnson. He'll turn to the hoop, use the pass, miss the 8-footer. Rebound Rambis for the Lakers. To Magic Johnson, cross-court feed to Cooper. Break down the right side, put up with 18. No! Rebound down to Lucas. Lucas hangs on, gets it back to Kyle Macy. The former University of Kentucky All-American comes down the right side against Laker guard Mike McGee. Out front, Maurice Lucas. He's taken by Magic Johnson defensively this time. Into Nance, knocked away by Rambis. Loose ball. Going to be saved by Cooper. So the Lakers come up with it. To Magic Johnson, to Rambis. He'll drive the left side, lay it up and in, and again, the Lakers, as they do so often, able to take advantage of a Phoenix turnover.
Well, they're getting loose balls, too. They're about a half a step quicker than the Suns.
70-53, Los Angeles. Kyle Macy backs up, gives off to Lucas. Lucas top of the key. In the lane, Edwards. Turned to the hoop, but has the ball knocked away and went anyway. How about that? The ball was actually knocked out of Edwards' hand. It went up off the glass and went through.
Well, we could use all the breaks we can get.
70-55. Lakers on top here in the third quarter. Magic Johnson gets it out front to McGee. Inside, Rambis picked off Lucas. Lucas makes the steal. Lucas comes out of backcourt on the dribble, moving pretty well. Off to Nance. Nance breaks to the baseline to the hoop, and he's fouled. So Nance is fouled on the play. Magic Johnson will pick up the personal, and that's his second, and 2 team fouls here on the Lakers.
This is the shot. We're going to take a look at Edwards' shot. Just slipped out of his hands, but in the right direction, and it goes into the basket.
So Nance, who is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line, puts the attempt here up and good. Looks like a bigger crowd here at the Forum tonight than we had on Saturday. Saturday, between 12 and 13,000 were here. Here's the next free throw by Nance. Good. He'll hit them both. 70-57 now. Suns need a run here to try and get back in this ball game in the third quarter. Michael Cooper down the right side. Cooper looks, gives in the corner to Mike McGee. McGee out front to Magic Johnson, out to Cooper. Cooper top of the key, right side to Magic Johnson. Inside, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Sky hits from 12. Bounce off, not good. Rebounded Nance for the Suns. Nance. Pass out to Davis. Davis on the backcourt. Davis down the left side. Breaks into the lane. Spinning move by Davis. He's triple teamed. Loose ball. Jarred loose. Gathered in Magic Johnson. He comes up. Gets a step on Davis. Off the rim. Underneath Fake reverse layup. Nance will block it. Out of bounds off Rambus. Phoenix ball. Good defensive effort by Larry
I'll
Nance.
tell you, Magic made a super pass that time, and Nance saved the play.
Lakers 70, Phoenix Suns 57. Kyle Macy, Walter Davis the guard. Macy with the basketball. Macy out front on the dribble, working for the Suns. Macy stops, trying to find somebody open. Gets the ball to Edwards, top of the key at the high post. Edwards in the lane. He has a 14-foot jumper, and he'll get that one.
Well, he just did it on his own. Now, Jabbar had dropped back a couple of steps when Edwards put it on the floor, and that's within Edwards' range.
Edwards with 6 field goals for 12 points, and it's 70-59. Suns close the gap to 11. Kareem inside. Edwards will reach in to knock the ball away, but he'll be whistled for a foul with 6:26 remaining in the third quarter. Non-shooting foul, but the 14 foul against the Suns. They'll reset the 24-second shot clock for the Lakers, and Cooper will inbound the ball. Suns have gone on a little bit of a run here. They've scored the last 6 points. Magic Johnson gets the inbound pass to Cooper. He'll start the drive in the lane. Backs in, gets it back out front to McGee. McGee from 17. It'll bounce around, and around won't go. Nance up for the rebound. Nance puts the ball to the floor, bounces once, gives it off to Davis. Davis on the backcourt, down the right side for Lucas. Lucas against Magic Johnson, in the lane to Nance. Turn to the hoop, 5-footer, good. Nice move by Nance, and playing well.
Penetrating the Lakers' defense. That's a great place to get the ball, 5 feet in front of the hoop.
Suns have cut the Laker lead to 9. Magic Johnson down the right side. Holds on, goes for Cooper, lays it up and in. Cooper got loose.
Well, and Magic at 6'9", no matter who guards him, he can see over that player.
72-61, the Lakers. 5:45 remaining third quarter. Kyle Macy out of backcourt for the Suns. Macy goes into James Edwards. Edwards turn left, go to the baseline, shoot from 6 and got it. And that is 14 points for Edwards. Again a 9-point deficit for the Lakers lead by that 72-63 score. Magic Johnson out front. Magic Johnson off the dribble. Keeps it going up and down by the Rambus screen. Now drives into the middle. Tries to dish it off the Rambus. He's there. He scores.
Lakers got a break there. Magic's pass was deflected, but into the hands of Rambus.
74-63, Los Angeles. Macy over the time stripe. Up offensively for Phoenix. Macy bounces the ball out to Edwards, covered by Rambus. Pass left side, knocked away. Suns will still have it. Lakers bring in Bob McAdoo and James Worthy. 5:01. Time remaining here in the third quarter. And we'll get Charles Pittman coming in. Phoenix lineup. Lucas will come out. Lucas certainly not 100%, but he certainly played well.
I think he played a very fine first half and is moving extremely well.
Father with a very sore right heel. The type of recited. Irritated here on Saturday afternoon. Kyle Macy for the Suns. Out front to Larry Nance. Nance starts to the right side on the drive. Goes to the hoop and scores at the buzzer. Time was running out on the shot clock, so Nance now 17 points in this ball game. 74-65. Lakers 5-9. Michael Cooper from the University of New Mexico, former Lobo in his college days. In the corner to Mike McGee. Back out front to Cooper. Now to McAdoo. McAdoo swinging in the near corner to Worthy. Worthy hangs on, looks for the hoop, wants the shot. 17-footer, no good. Rebound belongs to Edwards for the Suns. Out left to Nance. Nance on the move down the left side. Pittman tried to stuff but can't. Rebound, scramble, loose. Davis to Nance. The fake, put it up, and heartbreak hotel. Right underneath it, rolls around and off, no good. 74-65. Lakers leading the Suns with 4 minutes left in the third period. Michael Cooper takes it over to the corner. Gets inside now to Rahj'iladelphia. Here's the sky hook. 76-65 Lakers. Suns inbound to Davis. Laker defense picks up the Suns guard full court. And we're going to have a foul called on Cooper. Let's pause 10 seconds for a station break. This is the Suns basketball network. Lakers have taken a timeout, leading 76-65. We'll be back after the timeout.
To be negative, but the Suns do need to put something together intensity-wise.
Magic Johnson has 15 assists so far in this ball game for the Lakers. Kyle Macy is going to be fouled by Byron Scott out front. The Suns now Walter Davis, Kyle Macy, Larry Nance, Charles Pittman, and James Edwards. Lakers with Abdul-Jabbar, McAdoo, Worthy, Byron Scott, and Michael Cooper. Suns have not shown the intensity they're going to need if they expect to defeat this Laker club. Here's Edwards to play. Turn for a 14-footer. Good. Nice shot by Edwards. He now has 16 points.
Against the Lakers, you need to play a little higher level than you did against Utah.
No question about that. Here's Michael Cooper out on the middle circle. Davis after him defensively now. Steps back, and Cooper takes it to the right side. Starts to move in underneath, and here's an illegal defense call against the Suns, and it's called against Edwards. So that is going to be a technical foul, and here goes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar trying to continue his streak from the free throw line, shooting technical foul.
That is number 3 illegal defense against the Suns this evening.
Free throw by Abdul-Jabbar is good. And it's 77-67, the Lakers. They had a 10-point lead at halftime. They've got a 10-point lead with just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Cooper gets it into Abdul-Jabbar. Shoulder down against Edwards. The fake, he starts to move, and a foul will be called here against James Edwards.
And Kareem let Jess Kersey know and Daryl Garrettson that he was being bumped before he made his move across the lane.
Abdul-Jabbar will go to the free throw line. Kareem with 12 points. Rambis with 11. Rambis' all-time playoff high is 15. 12 points for McGee. Here's the free throw by Abdul-Jabbar. He's become a really outstanding free throw shooter throughout his career.
5 for 5 in the first game against Phoenix.
Now Abdul-Jabbar with his next free throw attempt, and that's good. Nice soft cut, nice release on the ball, particularly for a big man. And it's a 12-point Laker lead, 79-77. Lakers still swarming. Now reaching out to the steal is Worthy, and he'll pick up a foul. Lakers just never stop coming at you.
See, they're overplaying. All the outlet passes are being overplayed. Worthy right up on Nance.
Well, that will put the Lakers over the team foul limit now. So Larry Nance will go to the free throw line. As you know, the San Diego Clippers announced today they'll play next season, starting next season, at the Sports Arena here in Los Angeles. They'll be the LA Clippers. NBA Commissioner David Stern, they say, they'll talk about it at the Board of Governors meeting in late June. Here's the first free throw by Nance. Another league development, Jack McKinney. Recently, the Indiana Pacers coach was named the new head coach of the Kansas City today. Simmons, who goes to San Antonio as head coach. Nance will get both free throws. Lakers 5-10, 79-69. Magic Johnson up out of the backcourt. Swing the ball in front of Worthy. Worthy out front to Byron Scott. The Magic Johnson under the key. Left to the lane, McAdoo. Here's the play. Get back away.
McAdoo initially played center in this league, and he has great range for a big man.
He has 8 points. He had 20 Saturday afternoon for the Lakers. Bob McAdoo. Walter Davis out of the backcourt against Byron Scott. He's got a shot. Goes in the corner. Macy backs up. Here's the super shot. Shazam! Kyle Macy's second three-point field goal of the night. 81-72. Suns trail by 9 with just over 2 minutes. 2:18 remaining here in the third quarter of this game. Three, and gets a shot as the Suns got back defensively. Ball to Abdul-Jabbar, out front to Byron Scott, take it down the right side off the river. Byron Scott goes inside to Worthy, gets it off the net. Well done.
Team play by the Lakers. Worthy could have gone up with a shot. He saw McAdoo open from about 12.
83-72, Lakers. Davis up over the Times drive for Phoenix. Davis, half of the key, goes into the lane. 13-foot jumper is good. So Davis hits the field goal. He has 12 points, 4 points in this quarter. 83-74 Los Angeles. Magic Johnson was underneath the Worthy. He's there. Rebound. Edwards was up defensively that time. Get it out to Davis. Here's the lob for Nance. Gets it at the baseline right. 15-footer around. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Walter Davis of Phoenix.
Larry Nance had a good shot on the baseline. Couldn't get it to drop. That would have brought it back to within 7.
Hey, some of you folks have been asking if those Suns tote bags are still available. They are at Bash's. Tote bags still available at all Bash's stores for just $2.99. For the youngsters to carry school supplies in, those Suns tote bags at Bash's. Magic Johnson out front. He'll go to the right side on the double for Los Angeles. Get it to Jamal Wilkes, who just came in. The Byron Scott left side. Good. Byron Scott Angle left, pumped it up and in.
Byron Scott has developed into a fine guard for this Laker team. He got off to a slow start this year.
He has 8 points now. 85-74 Lakers. Last minute of the third quarter. Walter Davis for the Suns in the lane against Wilkes. Pull back, 14-foot jumper, an air ball. Grabbed off underneath by Magic Johnson. Here he comes, down the middle, off to Scott, way it up and in. Magic Johnson, at least 16 assists.
16, he got it to Scott exactly at the right time. Scott didn't have to put the ball on the floor.
87-74 Lakers. Here's Kyle Macy in the lane, gets it out front to Pittman. Pittman to Davis. Bounce pass right side, picked off by Magic Johnson. Another Phoenix turnover, another Lakers steal. Magic fires it up to Worthy, who wasn't looking for it, and it's off the back of his head. Gathered in by Davis. Davis Edwards, left side, 8-footer, won't go. Rebound Pittman, he'll follow and get it. Charles Pittman.
The Suns had a 3-on-1 break, couldn't convert. Pittman hung in there and got the offensive board.
87-76 the Lakers. Magic Johnson out of backcourt. Magic Johnson. Hard pass, low for Wilkes. Shot is blocked by Larry Nance. Saved out front by Byron Scott. In for a 17-footer, won't go. There's the end of the third quarter with the scoreboard showing Los Angeles 87, Phoenix Suns 76. Fourth and final quarter coming right up. Angeles. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 14 points, James Worthy with 13, Mike McGee with 12, Kurt Rambis with 11, and Byron Scott and Bab McAdoo with 10 apiece. For the Suns, Larry Nance with 19 points, Edwards with 16, Davis with 12. Suns to the ball, and they start this fourth and final quarter with Kyle Macy, Walter Davis, Charles Pittman, Larry Nance, and Alvin Adams. Macy out front. Macy gets the ball to Alvin Adams. Here's the line.
Alvin makes that pass perfectly, and Nance is there.
Nance got free, broke in alone for the wham bam slam. And the Sultan of Slam was right on target that time. 87-78 Lakers just into the fourth and final quarter. Al McCoy, Dick Van Arsdale with the ear from the fourth. Lakers get it in the middle. Jamal Wilkes there, lays it up and in, and that time the Suns caught napping defensively. 89-78. Lakers on time. Macy down the right side against Byron Scott for LA. Out to Alvin Adams. He's picked up by Magic Johnson, who usually plays Adams if they're both in the ball game at the same time. Out comes to Davis. Spinning move in the lane. Force the shot up. Good if it goes, it won't. But Davis is fouled. He'll go to the line. Wilkes picks up the personal.
Lakers do have a lot of versatility defensively, and Magic really can guard anybody on the court with his 6'9" size.
Well, the fans here enjoyed that alley-oop pass to Larry Nance a moment ago. It was a dandy. Nance was wide open. In that third quarter, the Lakers shoot 57% from the field. The Suns just under 55, so a good shooting quarter for the Suns at least, although they were still outscored by just 1 point, 31-30. Davis connects on the first free throw. Suns did out-rebound the Lakers in the just completed third period, 10-8. Davis waiting at the free throw line again. He'll put it up good. It is 89-80, so the Suns are back within 9. Magic Johnson up on the backcourt. He will stop the dribble. Looks to the right side. Worthy's there and gets the pass. Out front to Byron Scott. Scott gives to Wilkes, going for the steal. Nance, not quite. Wilkes in the corner to Byron Scott. Pump it up from 18 and get it.
Byron Scott very near the three-point line.
Again, the Lakers by 11, 91-80. Just into the fourth and final quarter. Game 3 will be in Phoenix Friday night, 8:30. It's a sellout. Here's Walter Davis. Go to left of the lane. Stop. Out front for Adams. He's open. He'll take the 17-footer. It rolls off. Not good. Rebound Worthy for the Lakers. Out to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson now comes up out of backcourt on the dribble. He, of course, was the assist leader during the regular season in the entire NBA. Johnson stops out front, top of the key. Right side to Byron Scott. Back to Magic again. Left side, McAdoo. McAdoo. 17-footer goes.
You see how Magic dribbles the ball at the top of the key. No hands are up, and he can see so well. And the players move, they get open, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Timeout, Suns. 10:09 to go. Lakers 93, Suns 80. Be back after Phoenix talks it over. Pittman will inbound the ball and gets it into Kyle Macy. Macy in backcourt. Byron Scott sticks with him defensively. Macy now comes up front. Right side the ball to Pittman. Pittman back out front to Macy. Macy, a bouncer on the left side for Nance. Nance comes out on the perimeter. Nance to Macy. Only 6 seconds to put it up. Here it goes into Adams. He'll turn 10-footer right side. Good. Adams hits it, and it's a 93 82 ball game. Phoenix leading. Long pass for Worthy. He's in the lane. Here's the left-hander good.
Worthy is ambidextrous around the basket. That time he spins with his little left-handed layup.
95-82. Lakers leading with 9.5 minutes to play. Out front, Larry Nance. Nance gets the ball to Alvin Adams. Adams back to Macy. Macy left of the lane. Gives it off to Alvin Adams. Little soft hook shot won't go, but Nance pounces on the rebound and stuffs it through.
Nance, whenever he's not blocked off, he's trouble around the hoop.
Well, Larry's having quite a ball game, Dick. He has 23 points.
I think he's been one of the aggressive players for Phoenix.
One of the most aggressive. 95-84. Still the Lakers. Byron Scott out to McAdoo. McAdoo starting to drive against Adams in the lane to the left side. 13-foot jumper, no good. McAdoo gets his own rebound. Follow from 10 in the baseline left and get it. McAdoo now with 14 points.
McAdoo got the long rebound, and he normally is not going to miss 2 in a row.
Lakers 97, the Suns 84. 8:40 to play. Walter Davis out front. He's top of the key. 18-footer straight away off the back of the rim, not good. Magic Johnson at the rebound. He'll come down the middle. Bounce pass. Byron Scott got it in too deep, but he'll control it, bring it back out front. Now to Magic Johnson in the corner. Left of the lane, in the lane. Gets the ball to Worthy. He's there and scores it.
Lakers again able to get it inside, and they were dropping off the shooter.
Well, we're going to get another timeout. 8:15 to go. The Lakers by 15, 99-84. We'll be right back. Who scored down here? Who? Well, we just came back. Larry Nance scored for the Suns, and the Lakers have called another timeout. Worthy appeared to be shaken up just a little bit. Even 8 minutes left to go in the ball game now.
Don't seem to be worrying too much now. The Suns need a spurt to get back into the game. That's possible.
This is Magic's career playoff high, of course, the 19 assists that we mentioned.
Yeah, they had 11 in the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight presented 16,578.
Johnny Moore of San Antonio holds that record, by the way, of 20. 16,578 here. And Worthy with the collision with McAdoo has an ice pack on his nose. He has come out the Lakers now with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jamal Wilkes, Bob McAdoo, Byron Scott, and Magic Johnson. Rod Foster has come into the Phoenix lineup. Lakers with the ball and a 99-86 lead. They're up by 13. Magic Johnson still on the dribble. He just left with the key. Stop, gets it into Abdul-Jabbar. He moves in from the sky. Nance hit it, but it'll be a goaltending call, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets credit for the hoop.
Nance was helping out Roby, tried to get it before it started on that downward path.
The Laker bench has outscored the Phoenix bench 49-16. Here is Pittman getting a lob from Foster. He'll stuff it. And Rick Roby, a very rarely used performer in the Suns uniform, has come in here with 7:23 to go. Out front, Magic Johnson, and now a little bit of a collision. Foul is going to be on Pittman. You got those figures I just passed along. The Laker bench has outscored the Suns bench 49-16.
Oh, boy, that's a big gap. But, of course, the Laker bench is going to go outscore almost any NBA bench.
Wilkes from the corner. Miss. Rebound down to Rick Roby. Roby starts the dribble, comes up out of backcourt himself, pulls up, hands it off to Rod Foster. 101-88. Lakers. Rod Foster penetrates, gives it off to Nance. Couple handling it. Now gets it. Back to Foster. Fakes left, moves right, travels.
Rod makes that move. Garrettson sees the travel, the movement of the pivot foot.
Turnovers unofficially. We have the Suns with 16, the Lakers with 13. Byron Scott. Cross court to Magic Johnson. Goes in to Abdul-Jabbar. In the sky. Good. Basket will count. And a a foul against the Suns. Well, it's on Rick Roby, so Abdul-Jabbar gets the sky hook, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Jabbar is nearly unstoppable. When he gets the ball on the baseline on that side of the basket, really nothing much Roby can do. He holds his position, he hits him with the body, and Jabbar still gets the basket.
Well, Magic Johnson has just broken that record now. He has 21 assists. That's an all-time NBA playoff mark for assists in a single playoff game. Larry Nance inside. Double team. Back out to Rod Foster. 16-foot jump is short. Rebound. Roby battles for it, but it's gathered in off the floor by Magic Johnson. Lead pass broken up by Nance. He'll come up with a steal. Great play by Nance. He's been the highlight for the Suns. Off to Roby. Go to the hoop. He's fouled. Shot didn't go. Roby will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Magic Johnson will pick up the personal foul.
Nance is really hustling, and he has, I think, 25 points in the ball game. He got back defensively that time and was able to pick off the pass.
So Rick Roby to the free throw line. Remember now, Friday night's 8:30 game is a sellout, but you can purchase tickets for the Sunday 12:30 game at the Coliseum in Phoenix by calling 263-SUNS and charging your ticket order to Visa or MasterCard. 263-SUNS. Both free throws by Roby are missed. 104-88. Lakers in command with 6:20 to go in the game. Magic Johnson up to Byron Scott. He'll put it in the corner. Looks to the hoop. Forces up about a 17-footer short. Rebound Pittman. Pittman off to Westfall, who's in the Phoenix lineup. Westfall up out of backcourt. Gets the ball to Larry Nance. Takes it to the basket and scores it. And he's fouled. Nance with a brilliant move. Coming in from the right side. He'll go to the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks up his fourth personal.
Nance hangs in the air, and he's hammered by Magic. Great player that he is, he continues on with that shot and gets the hoop.
Michael Cooper will come in for the Lakers, and Magic Johnson will come on. So Larry Nance at the free throw line. Field goal was good, and the free throw is not. And McAdoo has the Laker rebound. Up to Michael Cooper. 104-90 Lakers. Cooper from the right side into the corner to Jamal Wilkes. Out front Byron Scott. Back to Cooper. Bounce pass to McAdoo left of the lane. He loses the ball. It's stolen by Pittman, and now we'll get a jump ball call.
Quick jump ball. Charles Pittman and McAdoo. McAdoo had lost control of the basketball. Pittman alertly gets hold of it.
5:55 remaining in the ball game. Pittman will jump against McAdoo, and on the jump, let's see, Darrell Garrison didn't like the way the jump was handled, and he'll award the ball to the Suns.
Quick tip by McAdoo. Hit it too soon.
Westfall and Foster, the Phoenix guards. Rod Foster. Here's the bounce pass to Pittman. Leaner from 12. Got it. Charlie Pittman.
Charles is very strong under the hoop.
104-92. Lakers leading it. They had a 10-point lead at halftime, and they have been able to keep the Suns pretty much at bay throughout the second half. On the dribble. Cooper down the left side. He's going to be fouled by Paul Westfall of the Suns. Westfall will pick up the personal. The Suns' third team foul, and the Lakers will have a 4-second shot clock. The next two games in Phoenix, and I know the Suns are looking forward to that. Hometown fans. Out front, Jamal Wilkes. Wilkes bounce it into Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Wilkes deep in the corner. But a 22-footer from there, not good. McAdoo with the rebound. Loose. Goes out of bounds. We'll wait to see who they're going to give it to. Phoenix ball.
Suns get it. Wilkes is not looking for the shot. He doesn't want to take it. His timing is not returned yet.
104-92. Lakers. Here's Westfall. Westfall down the right side. He'll drive for the shot. Won't go. Roby battles his way for the rebound. Tries to put it up, and he's fouled. Magic Johnson had 23 assists in a regular season game against Seattle, February 8, 1984. The foul is on McAdoo, and Roby will go to the free throw line.
Roby's, they're battling anyway. You never stop trying. You're down 12. You still have an opportunity to win the ball game.
So Roby puts his first attempt up. That's good. Well, he'd missed two just a few minutes ago. Former University of Kentucky performer in his college days. And his next free throw attempt. And that one's going to be short. McAdoo rebounded. 104-93. Suns break. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Michael Cooper. Suns going to do some trapping and double teaming. Over to Byron Scott. Bounce it down to McAdoo. Out front Cooper. Right side Wilkes. Wilkes winds up. 18-footer good.
Wilkes gets that one. He's forced to shoot it. He's wide open on the baseline. The Suns trapping.
Wilkes with 6 points, 106-93 Lakers, and now a blocking foul here on Roby, and Cooper says something to him, and Roby pushes him away. Now, Pittman is in there, the coaches come out, and Roby was a little upset. He had set a pick. Cooper ran into it. Roby got called for the foul. Cooper evidently said something to Roby, who just put a hand on his chest and pushed him away.
Well, it was a very strong pick, and Cooper was flattened by this pick.
Suns are trying to get the ball up out of back court, and Roby put a shoulder down into Cooper. He picks up the foul, then Cooper started to say something, and he pushed him away. But everybody's cooled off now, apparently, and the Lakers have the ball.
They're all right.
106-93, the Lakers. Now Roby in, battling with Abdul-Jabbar inside. Roby makes the steal. Well, they're getting Roby's dander up a little bit here, Dick. Roby made the
guy. He
yeah.
caused some problems.
Up it goes to Westfall to the baseline for a 15-footer, but getting a foul called on Jamal Wilkes. Foul is on Jamal Wilkes. Now Jess Kersey over saying something to Roby. What do they want the Suns to do? Just roll over and play dead here?
It's nice to see him be a little aggressive.
That's right.
I didn't think that Roby intentionally tried to hurt Cooper. There's nothing saying that he can't turn his body. He didn't throw an elbow. He did turn, though.
Well, it's Cooper at about 165, 170, and it's Roby about 255. Get a delay of game warning here. Wilkes is going to come out. Now, let's see. Check that.
Wilkes is out.
Yeah, Wilkes has gone out. Lakers are over the team foul limit here. And Westfall will go to the free throw line. He was fouled by Wilkes, and the first free throw attempt is up and good. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Time remaining here in the ball game, and you can tell Rick Roby has not become an instant hero here in the Forum as the fans getting on him a little bit. Westfall's next free throw, not good. He gets 1 and 2. Rebound is picked off the floor by Magic Johnson. 106-94. Lakers with the lead. 4:20 is the time remaining. We've got Worthy at the free throw line in the lane. Give it to Michael Cooper on the left side. Cooper out front down to Magic Johnson. Back to Cooper in the corner. He's over. 20-footer.
The Suns are now double teaming, and that's leaving the Lakers one man open. Could happen to be Cooper on the baseline.
108-94. Foster going for the steal. It's loose. He had the ball knocked away. He got it back, loses it again. Now Magic Johnson has it stolen by Westfall. Give it to Foster, and Cooper gets a hand in there and knocks it away out of bounds. Suns ball. 3:50 is the time remaining to be played in the ball game. 108-94.
Tempers are a little short now, Al. Both teams a little hostile. Foster and McGee using their arms on one another.
Lakers lead. Inbound to Roby. Out front to Larry Nance. Nance waits. Angle left side. Inside to Westfall. Can't get the shot. Rebound Michael Cooper. Cooper out to Magic Johnson. Left side Worthy. Doesn't take the shot. Gets it back out to Magic Johnson. Left of the key. Covered by Paul Westfall right now. Now Magic Johnson gets away from Westfall. Moves in the lane. Gets it off to Worthy. Worthy there. 7 feet. He'll score.
Lakers continue to move that ball, and John McLeod wants a timeout.
Well, we'll keep it right here. Finally, the Forum has gotten a little excited in this series. And it was the rugged play of Rick Roby coming off the Suns bench here late in the ball game that the Lakers did not enjoy, and the crowds got cranked up a little bit. With ball, Westfall. Foster on the dribble up front. Mike Sanders has checked in. He'll get the ball top of the key. Try to drive to the hoop. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound out front. Grabbed by Cooper of the Lakers. Cooper over to Magic Johnson. He'll come out of backcourt. Magic Johnson on the dribble. Looks to the corner. Gets the ball to James Worthy. Worthy back out to Cooper. Now it goes to Magic. Into Kareem. Left side puts it up and in. Largest lead of the game for the Lakers. They're on top 112-94. They lead this ball game right now by 18 points. Rod Foster for the Suns. 2:41 to play. Over to Westfall. Here's the three-point attempt. No good. Rebound down to Magic Johnson. So the Lakers have controlled the first 2 games. No mistake about that. But I think the Suns certainly have realized what they're going to have to do. The Suns are a ball club no one even expected to be here for the Western Conference Championship Series, but they are. Shot missed for McGee. Rebound to Pittman for the Suns. The Suns will get the next 2 cracks at home at the Coliseum in Phoenix. Here's Rod Foster, missed from 16. Rebound. Charles Pittman, he got it.
Charles Pittman surprises a lot of players with his strength going to the basket.
We're going to get a Laker timeout now. We'll keep it right here with 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining to be played in the ball game. 112-96, the Lakers on top. 112-96 Lakers. They have the ball. Byron Scott into Michael Cooper. Cooper coming up out of backcourt on the dribble. Remember, Game 3 Friday night is sellout, and I know that's going to help lift the Suns' spirits when they walk out on the floor Friday night. It's an 8:30 game. Here's Cooper left side. 17-footer won't go. We'll get an offensive foul. Picked up by Nader. 112-96 Lakers as Rod Foster now gets it off to Pittman, goes in low. Westfall there, can't get the shot. Bounce it off to Mike Sanders, 15 feet away. High arching shot up and in.
You just continue to play hard as best you can and play this one out to the finish.
Lakers 112, Suns 98. In front, Cooper. Left side, Spriggs back to Cooper. Byron Scott in the corner to McGee. McGee back out front to Cooper. Over to Byron Scott. Goes into Larry Spriggs. Pittman knocks it away into the waiting hands of Paul Westfall. Phoenix steal, Laker turnover. Up to Sanders. Down to Russell. Break and roll. He's going to be fouled. Foul will be called on Cooper with 1:24 seconds remaining. Well, I want to remind you to stay with us for our post-game program. Both our radio audience and our television viewers. Immediately following our game broadcast, we'll be back with a special post-game program here from the Forum in Los Angeles. So be sure and stay with us. Rod Foster to the free throw line.
Al, we have some interesting things to talk about on the post-game show, I'm sure, but I think the Suns have a reason to be a little bit discouraged, but not totally. They knew what a great Laker team this was, and I still believe that they think when they get back home, they can take the Lakers.
Here's the next free throw by Rod Foster. He gets both free throws. 112-100. Lakers by 12. Here's a steal. Westfall comes up with the ball, brings it right back down the left side. Bounce it low. Sanders there out in the middle. Intended for Pittman. He couldn't get to it. Byron Scott will. He'll come down, put it up and in. Scott made the steal, brought it down, got the hoop. 114-100 L.A. So the Lakers will take a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series. But as Dick Van Arsdale pointed out, games 3 and 4 in Phoenix. Foster penetrates, starts to bounce it off to Roby, but it's stolen again by Byron Scott. 50 seconds remaining to be played. Here's Cooper out front. Cooper waiting. Cooper between the circles. Cooper takes the dribble to the right side, looks to the hoop, put up an 18-footer. Go for Michael Cooper.
Cooper does a little bit of everything and never seems to get tired.
116-100 with a half a minute to go. And the Suns will lick their wounds and say, hey, we got to get home. Get 2. Here's Roby from 18. Good. Roby hits the outside shot. 116-102. Lakers on top. Final 24 seconds of the ball game. Out of backcourt, Mike McGee just running that clock down now. McGee out between the circles. The Suns just standing. This one is all over, but the shouting by the Laker fans here at the Forum. Now McGee drives to the right side, heads in towards the hoop and scores. All right, 118-102 the Lakers. 4 seconds to play. Foster with the ball. We'll wait for the buzzer. There it is. Lakers win it. Here's the final score. Lakers 118, Suns 102. We'll be right back.